what it takes to change. Dreams are just dreams until they're put into work, right? So we may talk all this trash, oh, I want this, I want that, but life doesn't give you what you want. Life gives you what you have to have. And you gotta figure out what that is, not just have dreams floating up in the air. So recovery, I leaned into therapy. I had a very open relationship with my therapist. I told her all my secrets, all my stuff, everything. Now this right here, I want you to remember this. We won't even have to talk about it a whole lot, but secrets in your life will eat your lunch. And what I'm trying to say is I had a 5-year-old memory, okay, that was bad. It was really bad. It was an individual who decided he was going to show an adult game to 2 5-year-old children. Okay? Then he told those children that they committed the ultimate sin and that their parents would hate them and they would get rid of them. I'm 5 years old when I heard that. I believe in Santa Claus. So what happens is, like, throughout your life, you may have these pockets, these secrets that happen, and you hold them in and you hide them because you're told it's the worst thing ever. You're told it's not okay. So my whole life, those memories would trigger, and I'd be like, you know what? Whatever, no big deal, no big deal. But then I got shot, and all those old memories started coming to the surface. And I just realized 2 weeks ago that not only was I on that ground thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna die, but as a 5-year-old, I had actually put in my mind, all right, I've done the ultimate bad thing. I've been told by an adult, I want my parents to love me, so I'm gonna spend a whole lifetime making up for it. So when I was dying, or I believed I was dying on the ground, I didn't realize I was thinking it, but I was actually thinking I haven't done enough to work off the sin from when I was 5 years old. And that's deep. But you gotta be able to look down inside yourself, and if there's something going on, and understand that you don't know everything, and understand that secrets from your past can affect you in your future, and you deserve to look at those things. Those are like those things in that bucket that you never looked at because you didn't want to show anyone, you didn't want to admit to yourself it affected you, you didn't want to discuss it with anyone, you don't want to bring up those old memories, you just want to stay away from them. But I had to look at those things right in the face in order to be as healthy as I am right now. I'm the healthiest I have been in 6 years. I bet these guys can tell just by the way I'm talking. Because I'm more open, it's a lot lighter, For a long time I'd be up here and I was so stuck in did I screw up and get shot that I was looking at the audience and wanting to see in their face that I hadn't screwed up. Now I'm up here and I want you to know that any time in life where you fall, you can get back up. You just got to pick you, all right? Because the only opinion that should matter about you, and this is easily said, not easily done, is yours. Simple as that. And if you look at yourself and you don't like things about yourself, you have the capability to change. When I hit rock bottom, it wasn't just, what the fuck have I done? I also took the initiative to look at the things I didn't like in my life and start changing them. So when this all happened, I thought I got picked on, I thought I was a victim and all this kind of stuff. Being shot in the face has now set me free. And it's because I looked at all the shit under the stones, under the rocks that I didn't want to look at, and I've cleaned them out. And I feel a lot better about what's going on. And this is the first time I've been able to get this presentation kind of this way, where it kind of wraps around and that's just something you guys can walk away with. You got to understand that you hold your future in your hands. We hear that our whole life, but you don't understand it until you get punched in the face by life. And then you're looking around and you're saying that wasn't fair, and everyone's going, life isn't fair. So remember that. Everyone goes like this. Don't compare your life to someone else's highlight reel, because that's fake. You look at this, these glass houses with this great curbside appeal. Everyone's like, look what I got a car, I got a wife, I got kids, I got a boat. It's all bullshit. You don't take any of it with you. You never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You know what I mean? So figure out what's valuable in your life and go all in on it. Sound good? All right.
Can you give me your website, your contact?
Yeah. My website is holdingtheline.org. What it is right now is it shares those sections of recovery and how I did it.
If I were you, I'd know that.
Holdingtheline.org. Yeah. Here's another thing, really quick, while you guys are writing that down. Something that I actually realized, like for a long time, since I was so pissed off all the time, and you guys might even do this, I was like, no one's ever gonna be an a-hole to me, ever. And if I'm talking to you, we're not talking about this, we're not talking about this, we're talking about this, right? And if you come at me with a 5, I'm coming at you with a 7. I will never be disrespectful again. Is that person in control? No. I'm responding to that person. As soon as they come at me with a 6, then I'm responding with an 8. That's not me being in control. That's not me being steady in the storm. That's me being responsive to what's going on. And I know you guys probably got classes in like 10 minutes and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, that, I really like that. It's in a book called You Can't Make Me Angry. Yeah, so that's it.
Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions for Cameron?
Go ahead.
Did you ever felt like, how did you like respond to situations where like, you know, you felt like you messed up, like you wish you could have done something better, like you just wish there was something that you could kind of like.
I was so stuck on that about this whole thing. I was so depressed that I had just drank, and I felt weak, and I felt like I had disappointed everyone, including myself. I felt like absolute shit. But the only thing that made it feel better was action. And it would just be one thing at a time. Like, if you're gonna climb a mountain, I've decided, like, if I got to the base of a mountain, I looked all the way up the mountain, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be able to do that, right? I'm the kind of guy who has to break it down into steps. So I'm starting at base camp, and I'm going to camp 2. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I stay very focused in the action that I'm doing. So again, you know, you're thinking in your head, why did this happen? How could it happen? Blah, 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 blah. You're gonna get stuck there until you actually decide that you're gonna take a step in a direction that's different from staying where you are mentally. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
It's actually taking the initiative and saying, this happened, it sucks, but it doesn't define me. You know?
You can do something about it.
Like I could very easily, because I met a guy right after I got hurt who he shot an individual and he got PTSD from it. And when I saw him, he was 20 years out from the incident, he was still stuck in the exact same place. And it scared the shit out of me. Action in your life will change your life. It will, not wishing. And you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you must have. Like most of us probably have a roof over our heads, right? Is that an option? No. Like, have you ever thought, well, maybe I won't have a roof over my head? No, it's like a given, right? For a lot of people, cars, healthcare, all that kind of stuff is a fucking given. A cell phone, that's huge, right? It's not like I want a cell phone. It's like I have to have a cell phone for 1, 2, 3, 4. You could live without a cell phone, but for whatever reason, we've assigned it to ourselves.
I think you have a question.
Yeah.
Did they ever catch the guy?
Yeah, they got him about a week later. I've got the handcuffs at home. And the truth is, like, I wasn't even really mad at the guy who shot me. This individual called from the jail his family and his priest and admitted over the phone, in the jail phone that's recorded, I shot those officers. And then when it came to discovery, he's like, oh no, I'm not guilty. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, for me to try to understand this guy, it makes no sense. If anything, I was hurt by my department, who I thought, I thought that we had a stronger relationship than what happened. But it's all right now. Like, my recovery belongs to me, and I know who are my friends, and I know who's got my back.
Somebody had one more question. Go ahead, Bill.
Did you have your grandma held up in a high position in your life? Like, is that why you thought about her in your dreams? And okay.
Yep. I don't know. She was just that person in my life. Little English grandma. I'm talking about. She's like this tall. No joke. like a ballerina during World War II and would go to where, you know, the troops would be and like do the nightly dance kind of thing and, you know, hurrah, let's go, that sort of thing, you know, like.
Just bring up one thing real quick, is I want you to see the human, did you see the human part of being a police officer? Not the public, but an actual police officer. We're not machines. We're not something that can be fixed with a pair of pliers. You know, you're human. And if you don't think this can affect your personal life outside of police work, we've all had struggles. I would say I'm the oldest one in here. You don't think I've had some ups and downs? I've been shared a lot with you, and Cameron has. One thing before we leave, I want you to concentrate on one thing for the rest of your life. Make sure you do more good on earth than bad. Okay? Make sure you go the extra to be a good person, extra this. If it means helping somebody carrying some groceries, the whole person inside of the store. If it means just helping somebody in any way, if their car is broken, you know, I'm saying, as long as you know you've done more good than bad, you have serenity in your life. And I've had to address a couple personal things lately, as my wife knows and stuff, okay? So anyways, what I'm saying is, you know, just make that a goal in your life, all right? Cameron, if you had taken any more of my classes, he'll probably speak in the future, and a couple of people have already seen him a couple of times, and I think every time they learn a little bit more. And I appreciate everybody's attention, okay? And there'll be a couple of test questions at least on Cameron's presentation, and I just want to thank everybody for your attention. Looks like it affected everybody here to kind of understand, okay? And, you know, give Cameron another hand.
One more thing really quick, right? So there is PTSD trauma, and that shit sucks, right? I got shot, it sucks, whatever. There's pain, all that kind of stuff. But only those who have been through that kind of pain can grow in the manner in which I have. Only those who have been in the deepest valleys can understand the magnificence of the highest peak. So if you're ever down and out, understand that that's gonna carve you into a stronger individual. You just gotta step up and take action and do it.
And you can do it too. Everybody here, that's a strength you build in yourself, okay?
Yes.
Okay, we'll see you everybody on Tuesday, all right?
It's excuses, so we're going
Today's week should be everyone should watch it in the camera. Usually 4 tests.
Are we going to step in my class? Feel free to.
I'm always there.
Hey, if you need to go to conference, yeah, I would.
Oh, like,
Go ahead, I would go understand, because I was out of this kind of when I got.
Yeah, you're good. I need to talk to you.
Yeah, no, I didn't know for sure.
You know what I mean?
Literally, as soon as
yeah, it's good.
It's almost 16 hours of being like, it's 44 hours after.
Yeah.
So I got it.
If you send me also a copy of the slideshow, I have your email and all that stuff. But if I, when I send me a copy of it, I can show you what I can. So, I was happy about that. I was like, there's no red. I think on the sheet there was a red mark. I'm like, oh, that's fine. It's shape. Nobody cares about it. The point's still there.
The best thing about Cameron coming to town is we go for sushi every time after Cameron teaches.
I know, I'm jealous because I was
Where
looking
do you
for
go?
those.
We're going Sushi Eye.
Yeah.
Sushi Eye. We're going to the igloo there. Yeah.
So, that was at least I'm good for that one. I don't want you guys any questions.
Yeah. It's sound.
Oh, wait, it is important.
Good, like, comparison. You see, I was like rounded out.
It sounded really good. Yeah, no, that's this year.
I think it's just.
Yeah, I mean, it's very.
You know, I go right.
I want to get business cards too.
Thanks everybody for attention, okay?